Hey guys, welcome back. Today is episode 2 of Toxic Twitter. Sadly, I have to make another one of these because people are just really dumb on Twitter. I mean, newsflash, obviously they would be. But there is a lot of tweets to get into. So let's just start out here. I took all the screenshots just in case anyone deleted anything. I'm not sure if they did. I tried finding the very first post again. I couldn't find it, but it doesn't matter. I took a screenshot. So let's get right into it. So we started off with this person saying, the United States president is the biggest effing imbecile on planet Earth. US is a big joke, man. F you. F you if you still support that incompetent a-hole that's in office. So all I responded was lol. That's all I said. I didn't say anything else. I didn't even try to argue some of the invalid points that she made in the argument. I just said lol. Okay? In response, I get, "Hi Marcial, please go F yourself and your dusty bunker boy. Block me as well." So, okay, I responded back lol, and I'm gonna actually talk about it now because please go F yourself for me putting lol. Really? Okay. And your dusty bunker boy, which I'm assuming is referring to President Trump when he went inside the bunker because of all of the riots, right? Block me as well. All of this in response to me just saying lol. Okay? So whatever. I didn't really care. Okay, but this is where it gets interesting. Our very, very wonderful Curly Bornay is back at it again with another awesome response to me. Babe, him and his parents have money and are a place of privilege. He's homophobic, transphobic, and also try to voice an opinion on black lives, even though he's not black. He doesn't, he said don't, but I'm assuming he doesn't. He doesn't deserve your energy. Good vibes only. Okay, that was not good vibes at all. You're calling me a homophobe and a transphobe when I've specifically asked you to tell me one instance where I've either been homophobic or transphobic, and you have yet to tell me one time where I have been. You know why? Because you have no proof of it, because I am not either of those. God, I don't know why I have to continuously state the obvious facts. It's just ridiculous. Okay, so him and his parents have money and are a place of privilege. You know why they're in a place of privilege? Because they went to college. That's why. To say that they're in a place of privilege, like it's a bad thing, they worked for it. They worked hard for it. Who are you to say that it's a place of privilege in a negative connotation as well? Ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I put, here we go again, laughing face, laughing face. And this is where it gets interesting because he responds to this as well. So then I respond back to him saying, I'd love to see how I'm a homophobe and transphobe. As I just said, I have not seen one single piece of evidence to suggest that I'm either a homophobe or a transphobe. And of course he responds to me by saying this, babe, you don't even know what those words mean. You don't even realize how disrespectful you are being. I don't feel the need to explain it to you. Just educate yourself, please, and move on. So there's a million things wrong with this tweet. First of all, I'm not your babe. I even told you specifically I'm not your babe. I never will be. I will never be your babe. Never. You don't know what these words mean? Are you serious? In what world does no one know what being a homophobe or a transphobe means? Even the dumbest people know what that means. Even you know it. Even you know what that means. Imagine. Ridiculous. You don't even realize how disrespectful you are being. How am I being disrespectful by just saying, how am I a homophobe and transphobe? How is that disrespectful? You have no idea what you are saying at all. At all. I don't feel the need to explain it to you. So you're just gonna blindly call me a homophobe and transphobe and not explain to me why you're calling me that? Just educate yourself, please, and move on. Unreal, man. Unreal. You literally have no idea what you're saying. So, I respond to this by saying, first off, not your babe and never will be. True. I know exactly what those words means. It seems like you don't, as you like saying them without reason. Also true. It is not disrespectful to ask why you say these fallacies against me. Google what that means, as well as what disrespect means. Because obviously you don't know what a fallacy means, and you don't know what disrespect means. Because if you knew what disrespect means, you would know I'm not disrespecting by literally asking you why you're calling me a homophobe and transphobe. Insane. So then he puts it on his Twitter, putting worms for brains. Move on. You're transphobic and homophobic. Shut up. I don't even know what to say to this at this point. It just shows how much you're lacking, like, here. Seriously. Okay. So this is the very, very spicy part. Okay? So he says, if you have an issue being called homophobic and transphobic, we can really link. I know your address. So if you want to handle this like men, we can. So immediately, what comes to anyone's mind reading that is that he wants to fight me. No one ever says, I know your address, so if you want to handle this like men, we can, without meaning they want to fight. I've never heard it. I will never hear it. That is the only meaning towards that possible. It's insane. Are you really going to threaten me over Twitter? For asking why I'm a homophobe and transphobe, even though I clearly am not? You just have no mental knowledge on anything? Like, come on. What the heck, dude? So I very obviously respond, excuse me, Lamau? Like, what? You just threatened me on Twitter? Are you serious? Like, this makes you look terrible, dude. Absolutely terrible. It made you look worse than you already did, dude. I have an issue being called that because I'm not. I'm not stopping you from going to my house, but I won't be threatened on Twitter, and especially not by you. So, pretty much, I am not scared of you. I will never be scared of you. If you want to threaten me and come to my house, you can actually do it, and you can see what happens, okay? I've been always trying to be extremely civil with you, even after you've been calling me a homophobe, transphobe, just trying to rub the dirt all over my name, okay? And I've never threatened you once. I don't even think I've tried to disrespect you once. I've tried to be completely civil with you. But you want to threaten me. You want to say, I know your address. We can handle this like men. Come here then, man. Come here. We can handle it, men. You know what? I challenge you. I challenge you to a boxing match. How about that, huh? I challenge you. I know you won't accept. And if you do accept, you know I'll win. You know I'll win. So then he responds back to me once again. We're almost at the end here, guys. I know it's really toxic and cancerous. This whole situation is just horrible. Who said I threatened you? You did. Are you serious? Is anyone gonna really think you to not just threaten me after saying I know your address and we can handle this like men? You're joking, dude. I just said we can handle it like men, and if you have such an issue being called that, don't be homophobic and transphobic. So yes, I do have an issue be called homophobic and transphobic. You know why? Because I'm not either homophobic or transphobic. I don't have an issue being called Mars the Troller. You know why? Because I'm a troll. It's simple as that. It really is basic human common sense. Oh my gosh. Unreal. So, I was about to respond to him again, but then I'm blocked on Twitter. Wow, amazing. After talking all that nonsense, all of it, you decide to block me on Twitter after threatening me. Congratulations. You won the biggest clown of the year, dude. Unreal. So what I was going to tell him, I literally was sending it, and then it said I couldn't send it. I was like, that's weird, right? And then it said, it's because I'm blocked. So what I said is, handle it like men, aka fighting, which is what handling it like a man means. I've never been homophobic or transphobic. Still seems weird to me as you can't show any examples of me being either one of those. So, how about this, Nathaniel? If you can find one example of me being homophobic or transphobic, just one, okay? Legit example. Not me saying people that are trans have a mental illness, because that is not being transphobic. It's just a fact. Like, it's ridiculous that I still have to go on about this. But if you show me an actual example, proof, I'll own up to it. I'll own up to the fact that that example is either being homophobic or transphobic. I don't know one that you could find, but if you do, then go ahead. I'll acknowledge it. I won't say that I personally am, but I'll say that those words that came out of my mouth were. Once again, I don't personally believe that I've ever done something like that, but go for it. Go ahead. You have so much time on your hands as you can continuously fight on Twitter over and over again about things you clearly have no knowledge about. I'm sure you can find one example. I have millions of YouTube videos. Come on. So, after he blocks me, Just honestly that he didn't say more. He just didn't talk more nonsense. But he said, you might think this shiz is funny now, but this shiz isn't a voice. Okay, I have no idea what that means. I'm going to be honest with you. This shiz isn't a voice. What are you talking about? I think you've gone completely insane at this point. Shut the F up. You're privileged to be who you are. Thanks to my parents for going to college, getting a good job, working, and doing the American dream. So if you want to call me privileged, go ahead. I have no problem being called privileged. You're privileged to be who you are. Take your shiz for brains off the timeline. Nobody cares about your opinion. It's a fact that you're homophobic and transphobic. Okay, so take your shiz for brains off the timeline. Obviously, I have more knowledge than you, and you did take me off the timeline because you blocked me. Unreal. Nobody cares about your opinion. Yeah, there are some people that actually do care about my opinion. It's just not you. You know why? Because you're not all there. It's a fact that you're homophobic and transphobic. Once again, man, I am not. I'm not. It's still ridiculous that you claim for me to be homophobic and transphobic. It is ridiculous. I don't care if you're gay. Have I ever said that you being gay is a bad thing and I say you're less of a human because of it? No. Seriously. My gosh. Wow. Okay. So, this episode got pretty heated. I'm not gonna lie. But, yeah. I challenge you to a boxing match. I'll win. 100%. I'll bet all the money I have, ever, that if we ever box, I'll win. Seriously. It's not even a question. But I highly doubt it because you just talk nonsense on Twitter and will never back it up. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for being part of episode 2 of Toxic Twitter, where I get threatened. Unreal. And yeah, Nathaniel, if you think this is a threat, it's not a threat. Only if you agree to the boxing match will I ever lay a finger on you. Okay? Like, it's pretty common knowledge that I've never fought anyone. I don't plan to, but if you really want to handle it like men, then go ahead, accept the boxing match. But whatever. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you sub, like, comment. Last time we didn't even hit our dislike goal, guys. Come on. So I'm going to make it half. The dislike goal is going to be 10 dislikes, and we're going to raise the like goal to 10 as well. So 5 likes was the goal last time. We got 8 or 9 or something. So let's go for 10. 20 dislikes was the goal for last video, and we only got like 4. Come on. So let's raise 10-10. If we can get that, I'll appreciate it so much, guys. So yeah, make sure you sub, like, and comment. Alright guys, see you guys later.